want to make a point of saying that these days, people who are professionals don't seem to care much about the quality of work they do. I just had an emergency. I was unable to dry my clothes. Now, there are big, disastrous things happening in the world. Right now in Pakistan, there are terrible floods. People are losing their homes, they're losing all their worldly possessions, they're out in the street, they're completely screwed, okay? I realize that this is a quote-unquote first world problem, but this could lead to a fire, alright? All this stuff, I just had all of this lint coming out of my duct. I pay for the accommodations and along with like an emergency service. None of that was going to help me. So I've been so poor for such a long time that I wasn't able to take bus rides. I had to walk everywhere, sometimes 10 hours a day. So just take that into consideration when I'm explaining this to you. I bought this brush kit from Amazon. Each one of these sticks connects and elongates the whole thing, and you just put it into your dryer duct, okay? It's not very expensive with taxes. In Canadian money, I paid about $45, okay? You put this on a drill. The drill that I have cost me over $100. This cost me $45. I have a ladder that I had to use. I have, what else did I have to use? A snake, a drain snake. That cost me maybe another $40. What else? Oh yeah, and my shop vac. My shop vac here. This cost a little over $100. I bought this about more than a decade ago. I only use it to blow air and things because I don't want to use it as an actual vacuum cleaner. And I store it in a box, in its original box, when I don't use it. Now, if you don't have these things, and your dryer duct is full, you could end up with a fire. This thing here, I was looking through like a hole here, and I saw an element lighting up. The whole thing was hot, 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 and I couldn't get any of the humidity to come out. So I just spent like 3 hours trying to figure this out because this is not my expertise, right? My expertise is supposed to be graphic artwork, but I end up having to do everything myself. Now, again, first world problem, but just understand that in the first world, you can't go out and you can't just cut down a tree. Everybody owns the land. You can't even go anywhere without spending money. So when I need help, I do not have it. When I need services for autism, I don't have them, right? I got nothing. So I have to rely on myself and my wits, and that's what it comes down to. I detest the mentality in this province of Quebec in Canada because people here, they just generally don't care. Now, I've heard that it's more or less the same thing everywhere. This woman from New York complained to me that when she needed advice about her electronics, that a guy was more than happy to charge her $100 an hour, but he really didn't help her in the end. So I gave her all the information that I had on the subjects that interested her, and she said she'd follow my YouTube, so maybe she's watching this. Maybe you're watching this now. But anyway, I don't know. I just can't believe how pathetic it is how people who are in the know, who are professionals, they just have no care for the work that they do. And what I'm coming to is to say that a company came to clean my duct the other day. They made a ton of noise, a real ruckus. I was in my apartment and all of a sudden, I hear this crazy noise. And I went to look outside, and I went to talk with them. I went to talk with a woman who was supervising. And she told me, oh, now you can use your dryer, no problem. They didn't investigate. They didn't test anything. They didn't check to see if the work they had done had worked, or if, had the desired result, or what it actually had done. They didn't check on that to see if it had completely plugged my duct. So that is the kind of consideration you get these days. So if you can get the tools yourself, I'm doing this with everything. I'm cutting my own hair. I work out at home. When I do work out, I make my own food. I got a bread maker. I got everything. You know, you do it yourself because no one's going to do it as good, and most of the time people aren't even conscientious. So that's what I have to say. It was just a bit of a freak out today, and I'm going to clean up, and that's it. All right. Oh, one more thing. When you put these things together, you may want to put something in here like baby oil or some kind of oil or something to make it so you can detach them. And you'll need other tools as well. You'll need a couple of pliers to twist them off, because I found it extremely difficult. At one point I thought I wouldn't be able to get it apart. So that's something to remember if you buy one of these kits. And you'll definitely want to put tape. You want to put the electrical tape that comes with it to wrap it around, because if you turn it the wrong way with your drill, then this whole thing will come apart and it could get stuck in your duct. So please remember that. All right, I learned that from YouTube, so I'm just passing it on. Okay, anyway, thank you, and take care.